In this R video we're looking at a set of cricket scores. We've got 10 scores, the scores from individual batsmen from one innings of cricket. We're going to try summarise this data with a few commands in R, and I'm just looking to use this data to introduce some commands that you can use for analysing your own data. I'll leave the link to the person who submitted this data to me in the description, and we'll get right into it. Say we want to find the mean of this set of data. Quite intuitively, we put in mean, and then we type in the name of our data set. This returns the mean, which is 49.4. If we want a general summary of the data, we type in summary. This returns the minimum value, the first quartile, the median, which is the second quartile, the mean, the third quartile, and the maximum, which is quite useful to get all that from just one little command. If we want to find the standard deviation, for the mean we put in SD, and the standard deviation just tells us the average variation we get from the mean. Okay, so the average distance data points are from the mean, and that's 11.1 here, 11.2 if we're rounding up, I'm sure it should be. Now we might want to visualise this data a little bit, so I'm going to draw a histogram of the cricket scores, so we can try and get an idea of the distribution of this data. I'm actually going to add in some breaks, maybe 8 of these. Right, so we get this histogram, which shows, as we can expect from the data that we got, that we're centered from around 40 to 55. Remember, our mean was 49 and our median 47. So we're very much centered here, and we've got a pretty even variation either side. We've got 2 this side. We're missing 1 right next to our center here, but then we get a couple just outside of that range from 60 to 70. Nothing from 55 to 60, but that's fine. So this most resembles a normal distribution, so we might want to check if it is a normal distribution, and we can do that using a QQ plot. And the QQ plot takes theoretical values of what we should expect if it's a normal distribution, and plots this against the sample values, and then it draws a graph, and we can make certain interpretations from the graph. So QQ norm of cricket scores. That returns this plot here, and some sort of, it looks almost like a straight line, not quite. We get this odd, we get a straight line here, and then it sort of shoots up at a different gradient here, so it's hard to draw anything in particular from this data. We need a few more data points, we need a larger sample size and of data, but when we're drawing a QQ plot, for a normal distribution anyway, remember this is a normal QQ plot, we can draw them for all sorts of distributions. For a normal QQ plot, if we find the gradient of this line, that gives us the standard deviation of the population data. And if we find the intercept, that gives us the mean of the normal distribution. Okay. As I say, we can't really draw anything from this. We only have 10 data points, but if we wanted to get the distribution of 100 players cricket scores from one innings, then maybe we could look into that a little bit more, and draw a little bit more about the population. But from 10, doesn't tell us much, but this was just to show you how you can draw a QQ plot. Alright, that's all we're going to look at in this video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you got any questions about art, then let me know in the comments down below. But for now, that's it, and I hope to see you in the next one.